Top 5 most dangerous countries in the world. Top 5. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Democratic Republic of the Congo is a country located in Central Africa. Faces challenges related to criminal activities such as banditry, robbery, and carjacking, particularly in urban areas. Law enforcement and security infrastructure can be limited in some regions, which can contribute to a higher risk of crime. The DRC has experienced periods of political instability and armed conflict in certain areas, which have contributed to its reputation as a potentially hazardous destination. There's also a high level of poverty and inequality, which makes it easy for criminal gangs and terrorist organizations to recruit new members. Top 4. South Sudan. South Sudan has experienced ongoing political instability, armed conflict, and civil unrest. These factors contribute to an unpredictable security situation that can pose significant risks to personal safety. Travel advisories from various governments often advise against non-essential travel to South Sudan due to the potential danger. More than 400,000 people have been killed in the conflict, and more than 2 million people have been displaced. South Sudan is also home to numerous armed groups, which makes it a difficult place to live. Top 3. Syria. Syria has unfortunately gained a reputation as a dangerous country due to the ongoing conflict and political instability. The safety and security concerns in Syria have led to travel advisories being issued by many governments around the world, urging their citizens to avoid all non-essential travel to the country. The civil war that began in 2011 has resulted in widespread violence, destruction, and displacement of millions of Syrians. The situation is complex and volatile, with various armed groups involved in the conflict. This has created an unpredictable environment where risks to personal safety are high. The security risks in Syria are multifaceted, including armed conflict between government forces, rebel groups, and terrorist organizations. The presence of these groups has resulted in widespread violence, bombings, kidnappings, and other security threats throughout the country. Top 2. Yemen. Unfortunately, has been deemed a dangerous country due to ongoing conflicts and security concerns. The situation in Yemen is complex and volatile, with a civil war that has been ongoing since 2015. This conflict has resulted in widespread violence, including bombings, armed clashes, and the use of heavy weaponry. The security situation in many parts of the country remains highly unstable and unpredictable. Additionally, Yemen faces other challenges such as food insecurity, lack of access to healthcare services, and the presence of extremist groups. These factors contribute to an overall environment that is considered dangerous for both residents and visitors alike. Top 1. Afghanistan. Often considered a dangerous country, poses unique challenges and risks for both its residents and visitors. The ongoing conflict and political instability in Afghanistan have contributed to an environment that can be unpredictable and potentially hazardous. Acts of terrorism, armed conflict, and criminal activities are not uncommon occurrences. The presence of extremist groups further adds to the security concerns. Travel advisories from various governments strongly advise against non-essential travel to Afghanistan due to safety reasons. Kidnapping, bombings, and targeted attacks are among the risks faced by those in the country. It is crucial for individuals who find themselves in Afghanistan to stay informed about the local situation through reliable sources such as government travel advisories or international news outlets. Additionally, it is recommended to register with your embassy or consulate for updates on safety measures and emergency assistance. While it is essential to acknowledge the dangers associated with Afghanistan, it is equally important not to generalize or stereotype its people or culture based solely on these challenges. Many Afghans are resilient individuals striving for peace and stability amidst adversity. In conclusion, Afghanistan remains a dangerous country due to ongoing conflicts and security threats. Those considering travel or residing in this region should carefully assess the risks involved and take appropriate precautions for their personal safety.